So, we got new information about this PlayStation Plus premium subscription service. Apparently, Sony's answer to Xbox Game Pass, according to some people. Which I'm like, But, nevertheless, their new subscription services revamped for the PlayStation family. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy X here, and I'm back with another video. PlayStation. So finally, we get the official game lineup for the PS Plus revamp and stuff. That's only it's gonna push out. I think in June, if my tiny brain can remember it, June and stuff. That this is supposed to go live now. I recently covered it in my and the other video, stuff like that. It'll be right up here, so guys, so just feel free to go check it out and stuff. I know I cover all the information, all the basics and stuff, all just all the different tiers and stuff like that. So yeah, but now we first get the game lineup. What games are gonna be subscribed on the service, so that way when you subscribe to either the actual tier or the premium tier and stuff like that, you know what you're getting and stuff like that. So if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, make sure you out the channel so much. And let's just get right into this PlayStation news. So all new PlayStation Plus games lineup: Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, I don't know if any of you are looking for that, but okay. The Demon Souls remake, which if you are a Souls fan, stuff like that, again, a game that already came out, a lot of people out, and this game was really a launch title for PS5. So if you got PS5 at launch, you probably already have this in your collection. So these games are not really like oh yeah, I have to subscribe to play this, because you probably already played this stuff. No, these are some of the biggest games. Ghost of Tsushima and stuff, masterpiece of a game. Who hasn't played it yet? And NBA 2K22. Yikes. Okay, so moving on, and more joining the service. Okay, so that's cool. So here we got the I got your picture, like I said. I gotta play all these games except Returnal and stuff. It just it isn't my cup of tea. So we have I guess these are the more games among the classic games with new. Okay. It is almost here. Our new PlayStation a new PlayStation service is launching soon. Okay, so here it says sometimes may not be available to launch after. Okay, so some games might not be, their day one. It says so if you don't see your game on the list, stuff like that, don't worry. Sony said that they're gonna add it later on. I don't know when that is and stuff like that, but yeah, they're available for download and play. Again, I hate the idea of streaming games. I hate the idea of streaming TV shows. I just think because depending on your internet quality and stuff like that, some people can stream at 4K. Others, I'll be streaming at 480p and stuff, and it could just look, it doesn't look as best, doesn't perform as best because it relying on your internet connection and stuff at all times. So, and I tried PlayStation Now and stuff back in the past, and yikes and stuff. So I'm not a biggest fan. I'm not a fan of streaming games, but monthly games for PS Plus, the first tier, extra, and the premium tier and stuff. Like I said, I'm probably gonna stick with the regular one because there's really no incentive to me to really, go get the last tier, because again, I said in my Xbox video, I don't really care about playing old games and stuff like that. I love the classics and stuff. I grew up with them, but I don't have no desire to go back and replay them and stuff like that, because I want to play the newer and bigger and better games and stuff like that. I love seeing games evolve and stuff. It's great to go back in time and relive those childhood memories, stuff like that. But you know, sometimes those games don't hit the same way as they did when you was a kid. So I rather keep those memories of certain games, as I can look back on like, oh my god, I remember the time that I was playing this and stuff like that. The fond memories and stuff, because as we know, some remakes and some remakes have been god awful, Rockstar and stuff. So so it's so like classic games, like like retro games, don't really intrigue me to want to pay more money and stuff per month or per year. And that goes to a PlayStation and Xbox. So PS4 games, PS4 catalogs, stuff that are coming. We're focused on high quality games and stuff like that. Okay, available for PlayStation Plus Extra and PlayStation Plus. So this is only for the extra and premium tier. Extra and premium tier only and stuff like that. So if you have the regular tier and stuff, this won't be for you. So we got PlayStation Studios and stuff. So these are just like Sony owns games, their studios and stuff. So these are all the PlayStation's studio games, their first party games. So of course they're gonna put the heavy hitters, cool, but not really that intrigued me because I already played all those games. Well, most of them. So the third party games or partners and stuff. Now this is really interesting because they said that they're partnering with Ubisoft, and right here that has like Warner Bros. Game, but so they partner with Ubisoft Plus and stuff. Which, say what you want about Ubisoft and stuff like that, but some of the games I do enjoy. Some are like, come on Ubisoft and stuff. But okay, so we got the third party. This caught me off guard. The Division. Ubisoft out here showing the Division some love and some respect after it's been spitting on the name for almost a year, almost going over 2 years without content for the game, and we just now got content for the game that I'm playing and I'm enjoying myself. But shoot, the original Division, the GOAT. Classic games. So here's the classic games that are coming to the so the classic games are only for the premium tier. So all these games are for the extra and premium. All the PlayStation first parties and the third parties, but the classic games, the retro games and stuff, are for premium only. Some titles will show improved frame rates and high quality. Wow, compared to the original launch version. So the games will be automatically upscaled. Could that mean that the Division 1 finally gets that 60 FPS? Who knows? But that's great. If you're a classic game, you love a classic game, which I know the thing that some people might find that a little off-putting, because if you go play the classic games, you want to play the classic versions of them. I'm assuming. Except I don't know. But you will want to go back to play how those games were made back then and stuff. But this is actually a good thing. So improves the frame rates, higher visual, because some of those games can look rough, especially on the PlayStation and the PSP, which I love the PSP. Members will also enjoy a new user face, menu to allow to save your game anytime, or even in the game for the. Oh, that's good. So not only as they giving you a classic game, they are giving you a revamp of them and stuff. Like like tweaking the frame rates, tweaking the graphics, and like quality of life features. That's great. Oh, that's great. So let's say if you brought let's say I'm trying to think of a PSP game. God of War Ghost of Sparta and stuff. let's say if you brought that before the service, comes out, you won't have to buy it again and stuff. I could just download it and it'll be available to play on your PS4 and stuff. So that's great, stuff like that. So that way, I'm not paying twice. So it's kind of like what Game Pass does, where they could put a game on Game Pass, and if you really enjoy a game, you can buy it through the store and stuff if you really enjoy it. So that's cool. So here are the kinds of games coming to the PS Plus Premium. This is only for the premium members. So if you are an actual tier member, no, you won't get this and stuff like that. So here we go. So PlayStation Studios, so especially their first party, play. Then the third party titles we have. So we got the PlayStation console remastered, PlayStation Ape Escape 2. Okay, so these are all the remastered versions of the classics already. So they put in remastered versions of classics that were remastered back then on PS4, and then they just remastering it for PS5 for their service. Does that make any sense? I don't know, because it says classic games that are remastered. So these games were already remastered from the original to PS4, and now they just taking it and putting it on their service, stuff like that, for PS4, PS5, which it will still run the same and stuff. It won't be no difference. Sly Cooper ain't getting. See, there's like Sly Cooper ain't getting no. Okay, look, they have Jack and Daxter and stuff. I love Jack and Daxter, but no Sly Cooper, Sony. Really? People have been wanting Sony. People have been wanting a Sly Cooper remake, or just bring back the franchise, and it's not even on the list. So I hope that they add it on the list and stuff like that, because that'd be great. And here are the original PS3 games for streaming. Now, again, I am not a fan of streaming and stuff at all and stuff in the games, and this kind of a kick in the balls, because a lot of people have been wanting PS3 games. You couldn't play PS3 games because they were stuck on PS3 and stuff like that, because the hardware was different and stuff, and a lot of games couldn't move over. This could have been Sony's chance to say, okay, you could download PS3 games on your PS5 and then play them. But now you gotta stream them, which a lot of people don't have the good Wi-Fi, Sony. A lot of people, especially if you live in a area, in the wooded area or whatever, your internet could cut in and out, and it could slow down, which could affect your game and how it runs, how it looks, how it performs. So it just having PlayStation Plus, all these can be downloaded. All these games up here could be downloaded to your console and you can play it. But for PS3, it's like, nope, it has to be streaming. So that sucks. That's a real kick in the grinds. I don't know. It's up in the air for me. It's really up in the air. But anyway, I'm gonna check it out. All right, so those are all the games and stuff that we covered. That's gonna be coming to the new PlayStation's Plus service. So for the the extra and the premium tiers, let me break it down for you. You will get these games. All the PlayStation Studio games and stuff that's on this list. More games will be added and stuff later on, and all these third-party titles and stuff. Now, if you're looking for classic games, if you love playing retro games and stuff like that, then you're going to pay for the premium tier. The classic games are only for premium tier members and stuff. So if you're not premium tier, you can't have. And you won't get access to classic games, and these classic games are from the original PlayStation, maybe PS2 and PSP, but some of them have been remastered for better frame rates, better menus, better visuals, stuff like that. Quality of life features and stuff. Because again, it's very hard to play an older game. It's very hard to play a game of today, and then go back to play a game for back in the day. It's kind of hard because the controls are one way, and so it might not feel right. Again, if you like that, and you want to stay true to the original, then play that. But for a lot of people, they want that little remaster, touch. Not too much that it changes the game, but just a little touch. And then these are your classic games that are coming and stuff. So great. And if you're at a PS Plus a premium tier and stuff, you get access to PS3 games. The downside is it's only for streaming. These games cannot be downloaded on your console, stuff like that. They can only be streamed, which for some of you could be like, I mean, it's no big deal. I got God tier Wi-Fi. And others could be like, man, I got McDonald's Wi-Fi. I got potato Wi-Fi, and can run into an issue. And trust me, I know I hate streaming games, but so it really did. All right, moving on to, I think that this is the last. Yeah, it's the last thing. It's the last thing. All right, move on to the last thing, stuff like that. Before I wrap up this video and stuff. I featured that I've been looking forward to. For when you first announced it, was there time trials for games and stuff. Now, I'm not sure if Xbox has it, but I know that a lot of people said that Steam has this on the PC's game store and stuff, where you could trial games for like, I think it's an hour or 2 hours, and then if you don't like it, I can just return it and stuff. Taking that how much it's worth, but but I was only game trials and stuff like that. So basically, if you want to try a game and stuff, instead of paying the $70,000, saying, well, this game is trash. Oh well, you brought it. You're stuck with it and stuff. Now I'm going to be offering game trials. So right here we have Horizon Forbidden West. It says right on the screen. It says 3 hours full game trial includes your PS Plus members. So this is only for premium. Again, it's kind of like between the regular one, on the regular one where you get the 2 free games, and then it's just the one that we've been getting between, and then premium. So I would say, do not, if you really big on this, do not get the extra tier and stuff. Just get the premium and stuff, because not only are you getting all these games, but you also get access to classic games, PS3 games, the streaming and time trials. So if you don't care about the servers, just stick with the regular one. So I way that you can play online. But if you do care and stuff about this, just get the premium. Again, I can't tell you what to do with your money, but to me it just makes more sense and stuff. Okay, so time trials and stuff. So it says 3 hours. So 3 hours for a game? That's kind of a longest time for you to fill out. So the time limit game trials benefits will enable you to try select games before you buy. That's a great feature and stuff, because a lot of these games are $70, $60 and stuff. So these games are starting to get more and more expensive, and now a lot of people will have the money on hand to buy every other game and stuff like that. So basically, this is the thing that I would use for Starfield and stuff if it wasn't on Xbox and stuff. But after downloading the trial of the full game, you can play it for 2 hours for most games. So they give you 2 hours. So 2 hours between exploring, running around and stuff like that. Filling out the games. So basically, don't just use your 2 hours just to sit around and stuff like that. Really test the game, the combat and stuff like that. And if you really enjoy it, if you enjoy it, buy it. If you don't, then just delete it. So 2 hours, that's that's good. That's like standard and stuff. Okay, the playtime only counts while you're in the game, which is great because it doesn't count. Probably when you're in the menu, I'm not sure of the game and stuff, but only when you're in the game. So it's a great way to try a game before you decide to buy any trophies and save game data from the trial period would carry forward if you decide to purchase. Wow. 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 So, not only does you get trials periods for certain games for 2 hours, but anything that you do on the game, whether it was a side mission, story mission, level up, getting a cool weapon, all your saves and trophies will carry over to the full game once you decide to buy it. So that way you won't start from scratch and stuff. That right there, this one right here, this whole feature right here is like has my eyebrows raised. Like, I might be getting that premium just for this stuff like that, but I couldn't. I don't know if I'll pay just for the timer, but what it looks right here, stuff like that. This is probably the best damn feature of the premium tier and stuff is these time trials and stuff. If it didn't have that, who cares about all this? It's unless you care about classic games, but. Come on now. But these time trials and stuff, like game demos and stuff, really caught a lot of people's eye, and especially my eye. So, being only that you try a game, but not only anything that you earn could carry over and stuff. That's great. Here are some of the tiles and stuff like that. So here's some of the tiles, PlayStation Studios, on Target. So, not a strong lineup and stuff, and stuff. I think Horizon Forbidden West. That's a big game to have on there because the game is $70, and I feel like a lot of people slept on that game because of Elden Ring. So that's a great way. Uncharted, the Lost Legacy and stuff. I have yet to play Uncharted on my PS5. I mean to go back to playing that and buying the Lost Legacy collection to see how it looks and stuff. I heard that it looks okay, like better, but I don't know. So we have that, and then the third part we have Cyberpunk. Good joke. We have that. We have Tiny Tina's Wonderland, a game that I actually love and enjoy and stuff. And it'll be 2K22. Okay. Again, small for I did that. They're just trying to test the waters of it. Launch is just a few weeks away and stuff. Starting in Asia on May 24th. Okay, followed by Japan on June 12th. June 2nd. North and South America on June 13th. So June 13th is when the service is gonna go live and stuff, and we can, people can get their takes and stuff like that on it. I'm gonna look over it and stuff like that, or maybe even try it out, just so I can make a video on it. I'm just talking about my experience with it, but for the most part, I'm probably gonna stay with the regular version and stuff. Even though those game trials are interesting and stuff like that, and again, if more games get added to those game trials, I gotta swipe that card. Yeah. So that has been the PlayStation game lineup for the revamped service of PlayStation Plus. What plan would you choose and stuff? Are you a classic gamer? Are you more like me that just like I love the classics, but I have no desire to go back to play them and stuff. Me, I'm probably gonna say with the the first tier and stuff like that. But who knows, stuff like that. What tier would you pick and stuff, and what you go for and stuff like that. And if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you I could y'all so much. And comment down below, was your game on this list and stuff or not? Let me know down below. And until next time, guys, stay safe, take it easy, peace.